Brad Stevens made his first trade, the first trade of his president of basketball operations career, as he traded Kemba Walker and the 16th pick in the 2021 draft for Al Horford and a second-round pick.
And Moses Brown.
And Moses Brown. Kemba Walker has 2 years and $76 million left on his deal. Horford has 2 years, but the second year is only guaranteed for $14 million. There were a lot of people that were making fun of the trade. The trade seemed to like make perfect sense to me for the Celtics, actually.
Yes and no. I would say I could see how, I mean, it totally makes some sense. I think just the idea of reacquiring Al Horford on the contract that the dumb fuck Sixers gave him and having to pay them, the Sixers, during the interregnum years, having to pay that contract. It's like someone orders a really horrible, expensive dish. They eat like 2 bites out of it, and then they give it to somebody else, and then that person has to pay for it. It's
but it's the deal was way worse for the Sixers because they already had somebody who played.
Oh yeah,
position.
of course. I don't think so. Horford had a fine year in OKC, but he's old and he's not getting better, and he didn't shoot as well from outside as we thought. I thought he would shoot like 75% from 3 just to stick it in our eye, but it wasn't excellent. And he's still slow, and he can get out. Like, it's not a bad trade. And Boston's front court was inexplicably bad last year. Like, they thought Tristan Thompson was the answer, and that was just like really, really dumb. And they think Robert Williams is like a high level player. I kind of don't. I think he's exciting, but I don't think he's like the answer by any means. And Horford is just like he's a stabilizing force for them. And all you need is a guy who can like stretch the floor a little, defend a little, and like let Jalen and Jason kind of do their thing. Kemba is really good when he's healthy, and he just hasn't been. And I think as far as the Sixers go, Kemba, when on, is a really tough cover for them, as all like guards who can shoot and penetrate are. But so I'm on the one hand happy he's gone. It's very weird that Danny Ainge acquired 4 one-position defending point guards over those 2 years really. And so I think that it makes sense, but I think it's also like funny that they made fun of the Sixers for Horford and Embiid not working out. Then they traded the thing that they signed that didn't work out and attached a pick to do it. Is I think just fun for me and fun and the vibe I needed for them to win this game. I think that the Al Horford, this was a coin flip game, and I think the Horford trade put us over the top. That's why they won Game 6. I feel pretty good about that.
And the final thing, who do you think is going to win Game 7, Bucks and Nets?
I have no idea. What a weird series, and I haven't, because the last few I've watched almost all of it, but I'm also just so mired in like frustration from this series that I haven't engaged with it at a super high level. So I have no idea. I really don't know. I have no answer, no prediction. Just please let us advance and play one of them.
I wouldn't bet the house on it, but I really think the Nets are going to win. Really do. Really think the Nets are going to win.
Yeah. I mean, Harden is not close to 100%. And the role players on the Nets who I extolled a couple of podcasts ago have started to just not be nearly as good. And I think I give Harden
credit, by the way.
Yeah, for playing. He works his ass off. He gets out there, like, for sure. Yeah. They do miss Windhorst, I think, brought it up on a podcast. They do miss Spencer Dinwiddie, my guy. He would definitely help a lot. And there's just like too many guys there that don't have enough skill. And when they're flying, it's kind of similar to the Sixers. Like when they're flying and it's all clicking, it's like, oh my God, this is a train. But when they're not, and you're forcing those guys to start to make decisions and make plays with the ball in their hands, then it's like, I'm not really scared of this lineup. This is the super team. Like, it's just not. It starts to injuries. I mean, injuries do that. I mean, same. We haven't talked about him, but like the Sixers missed Danny like 100%. I don't think enough to like swing the series. I don't think that's an excuse to be like, oh, we didn't have Danny Green, so we should lose to the Hawks in 6. But they definitely miss him. They definitely miss like his like stabilizing and weird brain confidence on pull-up threes and stuff, and just him hitting shit in the corner.